Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to an episode hosted by your host here at Top Tier Talk. Amir, take it away.
Yes, transfer roundup, football roundup, whatever episode this is, let's do this. Transfers we're going to start at. Chavez, going to start with you. A couple of big transfers happening this week. Left back signed and Christian Eriksen today. Remind me of the left back's name. Happy you started off now, got some business, ball rolling.
Yeah, I'm not going to attempt a second name, but Tyrell is what I'm going to call him from now on. I've watched a couple of videos.
Manis, isn't it?
Malaysia or something. But I don't want to butcher his name, so I apologize if I have. Tyrell, no one really... it's funny calling that, isn't it? No one's really seen much of him. We're going to have to see him play, but I think anything's better than Alex Tellers at this point. So I'll take him. Eriksen's the big one. I think Eriksen will displace Bruno in this team in a Ten Hag system, so it'll be interesting to see Bruno finally get some competition. So always a big signing, that one. And I'm happy we did it.
Of course. No, and a free as well, I guess. What more could you ask for? If he did snub you for Brentford, it would have been like a tragedy, wouldn't it, really? Like showing...
It wouldn't have happened. No, I think we would have offered him more money. It's always going to be a thing about that.
Happy with that. Another thing you did predict was De Jong was done. Are we going to carry on this on every week? Is this going to be a repetitive process? What's happening with De Jong?
He's getting closer.
He's getting closer. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say that next week as well. He's getting closer.
I heard, we were going to come in for him. We're rumour central right now. We haven't made any signings. Barca president said he ain't leaving. It just keeps changing every day, doesn't it, with De Jong? But do you reckon this one will definitely happen?
Yeah, I think the next week will just be Barcelona trying to make it seem like to the media that Frankie de Jong has another option, which might be, I don't know, a 70% salary reduction or something, which he's not going to take. They'll make him out to be the villain, and then he'll go to Man Utd, and he'll be the villain who left Barca. So fair play to Barca, do that. We all know what you're doing. Frankie's going to be our player soon, and he doesn't want to leave you, but it's your own fault.
Fair enough, yeah. Okay, next one, I'm going to bring Elliot and yourself in, Chavez. The Martinez, it looks like both of you are really hotting up, wanting to sign this guy. Who would need this player more? Would it be you guys, Chavez, at United, or would it be Arsenal? Would it be El?
If we're talking about who needs them more, it'd be United. They need any fucking defender they can get. Yeah. But it's more of a case of who's probably going to get him. No offense, Chavez, but I think Arsenal would probably in the forefront of getting him.
Who's the more attractive?
Carry on. Why not?
I can guarantee now Martinez will pick a Ten Hag over Arsenal.
Okay.
Why? It's not even about Man United. It's not Man United. It's the manager. Yeah. The manager is the reason Eriksen came in.
And El, for you, why would you say he would be more attracted to join Arsenal over Manchester United?
It's the Arteta process. Now, I don't know. I just think it's more of a case of obviously, I hate to say it as well because I actually respect United as a team, but it seems to be United downfall at the moment. Like they're still obviously a big name club. Do you know what I mean? They're the best team in England ever, but at this current moment in time, they're a club that is just a bit booky at the moment. Like it just seems to be run by a gimp. Do you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. Obviously, you've got a new manager now, so who knows? This season might be a little bit more different. No one knows. But for the previous maybe 3 seasons, it's been a bit like skew with, isn't it? Everyone's been in the media slating Manchester United, saying this, that, the other. And the likes. Let's say, for example, you yourself as Martinez, you look at the likes of Varane joining the team, and he's not really made a big impact. There's no real out and out player in the United team, except of course Ronaldo, because of obviously his reputation, that's actually done a good job for United.
So, what time period we're looking at with this?
What, this transfer?
No. With how long are you looking at? Are you looking at just last season of the best players for United? Are you looking at in the last 3 seasons? Is when you say no one apart from Ronaldo's been?
I'd say the past couple seasons. And actually, I think you can back me on that if I'm honest. It seems to be like a downfall from United for these previous 3 seasons. It's gone just down, down, down. I remember obviously you were the classic. Do you remember when you put your Call of Duty name as Solskjaer? Do you know what I mean? Banger. But obviously, yeah, he did get you second place. What was it? 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years. I think instead of going like that, I think it's been
we've been up. We've been up, and then we had one off season because from the start of Solskjaer's tenure to the end. Obviously, the last few months were terrible, but we went up. We came second in the Premier League.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. That goes unnoticed, though. That's honestly. But in my opinion, I just think like the name Manchester United, yeah, it still rings a bell, and you're thinking, oh, look, this big England club wants me to play. But you're thinking, where did Man United finish last season? Sixth. Where did they finish the season before? Sixth. What was it?
Second.
Fifth.
Second.
Oh, was it? Oh, what was it before then?
Third.
What was it? You are still fair enough. Maybe I'm
We
chatting
tried
shit.
the season before.
Maybe I was chatting shit then.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. No. I guess United. It was a hard question, isn't it? United on the.
It's still a big name at the end of the day. So
always
who
will be,
would
yeah.
say no?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean?
I can guarantee you now 100% Martinez comes to Man United.
I'm going to tell Zuba to go to Arsenal.
Unless we tell Martinez no, which we won't, he's coming to Man United. He's not going to say no to Ten Hag.
Yeah, but do you know who he has to say no to? Me, and that won't be a good thing.
Fair enough. Okay, next one. Obviously, still staying with United. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't train with United today. Yesterday, was it that reports came out he wants to leave, wants to join a Champions League side? Chelsea, Bayern, Napoli, I saw being linked with him. Chavez, I remember last week or 2 weeks ago, he said he's not leaving. After today's thing, he said for family reasons it was that he didn't train at United. Is he leaving or is he staying? I know it's tough. What do you think based on these?
Fabrizio did say, I know it sounds so dodgy, the family reasons thing, but apparently it was actually family reasons. Like that was straight from him, and we all trust him. So I do think he's still going to stay. The problem is you buy Ronaldo, and it's one of those things where is it worth the investment? Now, for example, Bayern Munich, who I don't think are going to sell Lewandowski either. It's just too much risk involved with getting Ronaldo financially. I know he might not cost much. And again, Man United are in a position, we don't need to sell Ronaldo. But if we get a good offer, we might sell him. And again, it won't be from a Premier League club, because I think the one club that would actually take Ronaldo is Chelsea. But we're not going to give Chelsea Ronaldo because you're a direct
question
rival.
for you,
Why not?
No, we won't. Trust me.
That's
but
a
why
question for you.
Why would we? That's terrible business.
Why not? If we give the
This is what I was about to ask you.
I reckon if you give us $1 billion,
what would be a good offer? Like, what would, in your eyes, let's say any club in the world?
I think if Chelsea offered us £1 billion tomorrow, we wouldn't give him Ronaldo.
I reckon you would. I reckon. Well, if he forces his way out, you're going to have to sell.
I don't think so.
Not to Chelsea. You remember last
I've been
season?
silent the whole video. Can I weigh in?
Yeah, of course.
No, you can't.
Your poor ball knowledge beforehand. As Chavez put it perfectly, I don't think there's many Premier League teams, whether, as you said, hypothetically, Chelsea offered £1 billion and offered him £1 million a week, that he'd go to, because obviously his affiliation with United is massive. Whether he'd nearly joined Arsenal 10, 12 years ago, whenever it was, or whatever happened. I think he'd have to, obviously, whatever happened in America, whether it's been cleared or not, but I think that's still going to be a massive thing over his head if he was to go to America.
No,
yeah, if he was to leave, but obviously there was the whole thing, or somewhere like UAE or Qatar or somewhere that's going to give him a brand.
No, Dan. The whole point of him leaving is because Man United aren't signing players for them to challenge for his Champions League.
I think he's holding you back.
Shabizz, okay, let's say for example,
holding you back.
Holding you back with scoring 18 Premier League goals at 37 years old.
That's what I was about to say. At 37, obviously, I know you said you're not going to sell to a Premier League club, but let's say you get an offer from like Bayern Munich or something like that. What's like a good offer that you'd say? What's like the minimum?
I think they wanted is 12 million, isn't it? It's how much they paid.
Literally just match the offer we paid for him.
Yeah, it's like 12 million.
12 million.
If he doesn't want to stay, we shouldn't keep him. But I'm just saying, Chelsea can give us whatever they want. We're not going to sell him to Chelsea.
I reckon if he wants to push a move away like he did last season.
Okay, knowing Ronaldo for the last however many years, you think he would play for Chelsea Football Club?
Yeah, why not?
No, Ronaldo, look, there's his family.
Yeah,
I know.
Why would he not? Why would he not? Where else is he going to go if he pushes a move?
Bayern Munich, and if they don't take him, Sporting Lisbon.
No. If he wants Champions League football and he wants to be ambitious, he'd go to Chelsea, and I'd accept him with both arms. I'd hold him.
Of course you would, but he ain't gonna go.
Why wouldn't he?
He's loyal, man. He ain't gonna do
He's
that.
loyal to what? It's different if it's Man City or Liverpool, not Chelsea.
No.
We're not direct.
He helps
rivals.
you. You're a direct rival.
No, not
you're a top 6 side. You're a direct rival.
Yeah.
So I give him to Arsenal then, and let him do nothing.
Oh, well, we can exclude Spurs out of that conversation. Because,
And Arsenal. No,
shut up.
Staying to Spurs. We spoke about Richarlison last week. Chelsea, Spurs. He's actually gone to Spurs now. Dan, what are you saying? Do you reckon Conte can Change
that's
that
the best amount
mentality.
of that's the best business Everton will ever get.
Mentality
Yeah.
change. Do you reckon Conte could be
I-
the manager
I-
to make him a big player?
I'm just before I jump onto the Richarlison thing, I did see a tweet that did make me laugh. Someone was like, "It's going to be brilliant to see what Everton do with 60 million," and I agree because they are stupid. The board
They
is
are.
stupid.
Yeah,
misspend
60
it.
million for Richarlison. Wow.
This day and age is not a bad deal.
Well, we got Jesus for 45.
But did he
I
not
think
get
he's
more?
a better striker.
Did he not get? I know penalties count, but I think I also saw a tweet. He got more yellow cards than non-penalty goals last season, which is also a bit of an odd stat to have as a striker and the club's main striker. But as I said last week, there's a player in there. Conte's a good man manager. I reckon he'll be able to get it out of him. But it's down to Richarlison just to focus because you've seen he's gone from Watford being the main man to then Everton being the main man and more of a price tag. Now going to Tottenham, and where do you see him starting?
Yeah,
Realistically.
Yeah, that's the only thing is, where do you see him starting? He ain't getting ahead of Kane.
It'll be a Champions League when they're
League
playing
Cup,
like
FA Cup. I guess
donkeys.
it's just part of the squad.
60 million for a backup though. That's crazy.
That's how much you got to pay these days.
It's
We paid
ambitious.
75 million. We paid 75 million for a backup keeper, didn't we?
I was saying this season, I think Spurs, the way they're going about business with Conte, I think the difference between Spurs, Man United, and Chelsea, Spurs will be looking to break the top two next season. They're not really going for top four. I think they'll get that. With us, I think United, Chelsea, and Arsenal, we are looking to secure
Do you
top
reckon
four.
there's a
Spurs are a
trophy?
level above. Yeah, Spurs are a
There's a
level
trophy.
above us.
Do you think there's a trophy in there as well, potentially?
Fucking hope not.
League
that's
Cup or
my-
an FA Cup, maybe, but not.
I hope not.
Premier League.
I hope that drought continues for Spurs.
But the thing is with
title
Spurs,
contender.
we've seen it all before. There's no middle ground. They're either going to finish like 10th, or they're going to
Or they're going to
Yeah.
challenge.
and win a trophy.
Yeah, okay.
There's no like they don't do anything easy.
They're not
There's-
consistent.
No, they could. Well, no, they are. They're consistently.
I think it's
inconsistent.
different. I think the managers.
Yeah, I think
well.
Conte's not here for top four. If he wasn't assured that he would be backed, which he's just got 16 million for a backup striker, it means he's
Spend the
getting
most
backed.
so far.
Yeah, they're
And then
going to challenge that
They're
top
still
two.
good. They're probably going to sign a couple more players. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Probably James Spence, a couple others.
But same as I think I've mentioned it before. They've got to be careful because if they sign too many, for example, City. I'm not comparing the two, but everyone goes, "Our Pep rotates all the time." They've got too good of a squad, if you know what I mean. Whereas I don't feel like if Tottenham signed another 3 or 4 good players, I don't think they've got a good enough squad depth to do what City do and compete in all competitions. But they also can't play the same team because then you're going to have players, for example, like Perisic or like Richarlison they've just signed, or Forster, for example.
Perisic. I forgot about him.
Or Forster, for example, he's going to come in with their second choice keeper. Well, he'll play in the League Cup because he's not a bad keeper.
No, Dan,
But-
if Tottenham are challenging Man City, they need to sign about 10 more players. I think
Well, no,
they're
but that's what I'm
signing
saying.
Mario.
They've got to be
If they
careful.
keep making
They've
the
got to be
correct
careful in a
signings.
transition. But they've got to be careful in a transition period because you can't solve these players, make loads of great signings in hindsight or in like to be seen as great signings, and then make them unhappy the first season because you haven't given them enough rotation.
Yeah.
Give it a year and a half, they want to leave.
No, but the manager is the difference here. I think.
Yeah, the managers, he
They've
keeps them
got,
in.
they're in every competition as well. They're in the Champions League, which is such a desired competition for players to play in. League Cup, FA Cup, if they challenge as well, they got a serial winner. I reckon it's different this time. I remember last time.
They
when
still
did
need to sign a few. Like I think
They probably still will get a couple more players. And the players they bought is all Premier League proven or proven players so far.
Mm.
Maybe bar Richarlison to an extent, but
he's still decent. Like he's not going to be playing a prominent role, is he? He's a very good backup striker. If that's
and
what
he'll
he's going
probably
to be.
develop his game. Yeah.
Whose game?
I guess the last place to go is I think Mo Salah signed that contract extension or signed that contract for Liverpool.
That does
Yes.
wonders for the Premier League as well.
Happy in the Premier League. So,
Yeah.
is this like a new signing for them? Do you think they'll be making any more signings? Liverpool, I know we don't really support them, but
Best signing of the season for them.
Yeah, I agree. I guess no. Like, where do they need to improve on?
I reckon they could get him.
No, they can still get a midfielder, but
Midfielder.
I think he'll be top scorer again next season. Salah,
Do you think?
new contract, new him. Well, it's not really
he
new
just-
him. It's just how he is, isn't it? He always
Tune in to
delivers.
the end of the video because Salah appears in a little game we play later. But
Very quickly,
Yeah,
though, I just
go for
no.
it.
Before you end, I just wanted to touch. Remember, obviously last week you started saying on Gabriel Jesus. Obviously, it was confirmed, but Arsenal and Man City have fully confirmed it.
Yeah.
I want to ask you boys. Obviously, take your bias out of this completely. I'm going to take my bias out of it. Do you think Gabriel Jesus could be a contender for the Golden Boot next season.
No, he's not going to get 10 goals.
I
I
wouldn't
think
say
he'll
he's gonna
get 10
goals.
to 15 goals this season.
But
10
The-
Premier League goals. I think all competitions,
the way-
maybe Europa League. Yeah.
The way Arsenal play, it's not.
That was
For example,
human.
No, I'm saying take the bites
for
out of it.
example,
No.
I was going to say, for example, Lacazette. Not that he's a good striker because he wasn't last season or the season before that, but you haven't got Lacazette scoring 20 goals and then you've got Saka scoring 2 and Martinelli scoring 1 and Odegaard scoring 3. It's everyone's getting at least 6 or 7 goals between the front 4 or 5 that you've got.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's worked with him at City, and when he Jesus played for City on the right, he's used to, sounds quite childish, but like sharing the ball. Do you know what I mean? Not selfish, typical striker like, for example, Ronaldo is for United. He is. I'm the striker. I'm scoring goals. He's not used to that, and Arsenal don't play like that.
But that's what I think will be good though, as you said, because he's not like.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Oh yeah, it'll be good for the team, but I don't think he's going to bag loads of goals because of the way Arsenal play. I don't think he could come in and get 40 goals. He could break the record.
He could chuck us all. I think he'll be like a Kane for Arsenal. Not in that way, obviously, but like he'll be like a holding kind of player where he kind of just like fills in and then kind of receives the ball, plays it out to Saka or Martinelli, and then like runs into the box. Do you know, like instead of like being in the box all the time, he like fills in and does another job instead. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be Arsenal's top scorer, to be honest. We'll probably see a winger get top scorer.
Saka maybe or
Saka,
Maybe.
yeah. No, that rounds up the transfers.
If he
Hopefully
starts.
Chelsea gets some. Only top 6 teams are not doing any business. I'm getting worried at this point now. Get Delict done.
But you're in for anyone, aren't you? Anyone
It's
who
rumoured-
kicks a
it's
field
rumoured-
goal.
Anyone Arsenal's in for, Chelsea's in for.
You are doing business with me. You're letting players go left, right, and centre.
Oh yeah, Christensen. Well, you didn't speak about him. You can miss him.
No.
He was already out the door, wasn't he?
Him and Rudiger were out the door. It's just
That's a
Arsenal
bit. That's a
took
bit strange though. You got 2 centre backs out the door.
It was
You need backups for that now.
because of the sanctions, we couldn't get the contracts and anything done. So
That's still worrying though, because now you've got T Silva and
we've only got Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr, Trevor Chalobah, and Levi Caldwell.
out of those 4, who would you say are starting Chelsea players who are
Only
like?
Thiago Silva.
There you go. So
That's why we need Delict done. We need Koundé done. Then that's a scary.
yeah, I agree.
bring
I
the
agree.
back, isn't it?
That's a big
Koundé
if.
and Delict.
It's a big
If it happens, of course, yeah.
Because then you're still in tune to like getting Neymar or Dembele or fucking.
Neymar.
Your
That's
club's
what I'd be
doing well.
worried about. I'd be worried about your attacking business because you don't seem to have a transfer strategy when it comes to it's any attacker available you go for.
Who have
That's what
Chelsea
it feels
sold?
like.
And
recently this
Rafinha,
attack?
we didn't even speak about Rafinha.
Oh
Snubbed
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Snubbed us for Barca.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Barcelona are
apparently,
massive.
apparently Leeds have rejected Barca.
But Leeds
Well,
are
that's
dumb.
it.
Leeds are so dumb. Watch him be like
He
worth
is
like
for
20
money,
mil in
doesn't
like 2 seasons.
No, yeah, but Barca haven't got any money. Barca can't register players, so they're probably
They
winning.
bought
Premier League.
Kessie. sold De Jong
They just bought
again.
Kessie.
It's a
Kessie.
free.
Yeah, but
free.
Was
they're
he
going to
free?
want. They're going to want Premier League money. You can get more money from teams in the Prem, and Barca and they haven't got any money.
I think they said they had an agreement with Chelsea, like the price wise, like the valuation that Chelsea said was what Leeds were happy with. But if you don't want to come, I don't want to bet that.
As I say, I think Leeds want Premier League money. Rafinha wants Barca. I think is the issue here.
So it's South American player, isn't it? It's South American players. And in terms
Makes
of
sense.
Neymar, Neymar happens, that's cool. But I don't think it will happen. I don't want the 11th best Brazilian of all time, do I?
You don't deserve
Let's
it.
move on.
I mean, what strikers have Chelsea sold recently that you're going to buy back for a stupid inflated price?
Tammy, probably.
Tammy, yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
Tammy.
Time to
I mean,
get Tammy.
Broja, I think West Ham are after Broja. Probably Broja goes. Do you know what I mean? Like, but
Tammy would be a
Chelsea-
great signing, mate. I say
no,
go
I don't want Tammy. 80 million for Tammy. You
100
crazy?
million.
Yeah, I
and
don't
sell
want
him
that.
next season.
Screw that, man. Okay, that's that bit done. Let's do a little game I've got planned. I took influence from the UMM channel, it's a football channel, and they do rankings. So I'm going to give you 3 players or 3 football related things, and you've got to rank them best to worst. Does that make sense? What did I say?
If they went bank on best to worst.
There we go. First one we
Let's
got.
go.
Well
Yeah, I
done.
know. What's this? Fucking hell. It's not my
We got-
teacher.
Okay. 3 players. You're going to rank these 1 to 3.
Oh, right. Are we doing it collectively? Rank 1 to 3.
Done, done.
Do you want to do it
All
collectively?
right, Dan,
or you can
stop
all
playing the
go
chat
around.
logic.
You can go around, and we can go. one by one.
What's 1 divided by 3?
Do you know what? We'll go around. We'll go around.
Okay, go around.
Okay, we've got Salah, Haaland, and Son. Where are we ranking these three players?
Right now?
players.
Haaland,
Current
Son,
market.
Salah.
Haaland, Son, Salah.
What's the current market?
Based on last season. No, not
Yeah.
even based on last season. Based on the player in general. Where would you rank these players? I don't want to do based on last season. Rank Salah, Haaland, and Son. It could be
Salah, Son, Haaland.
I'd still be inclined to put Salah bottom.
Yeah, I put Salah bottom.
Mhm.
Haaland, Son, and
Haaland.
Salah.
Haaland, Son, Salah, yeah.
Go on to me.
Salah, Son, Haaland. I agree.
Yeah,
with
so
that.
me and Amir, yeah. Me and Amir.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Chavez, do you want to give?
Salah's
I
not a
feel
good
like our
baller, man.
reasoning. I feel no. Okay, I wasn't going to say that. My reasoning was going to be Haaland the younger, and he's got a higher ceiling. Obviously, the other two are older.
When was Salah and Son ever generation? And Haaland is.
Yeah.
Haaland's not properly proven in the Prem. He might
Exactly,
flop in the
yeah, he
Prem.
might
You
Oh,
flop.
you don't have to be proven in
you
the
said their
Prem.
player. You said their player.
Yeah, just play it.
However you perceived it. Me and Elle perceived it based on Premier League players. It's
Their
different.
impact, yeah.
Next one we got. Next one's a really good one. We got managers now. Arsene Wenger, Jurgen Klopp, and Jose Mourinho. Where are we ranking?
Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mourinho, Wenger. Oh, who's it?
So Wenger, Klopp, and Jose. Where are we ranking?
I hate to say it, but I agree.
It's
with
Wenger,
you.
Mourinho, Klopp.
I don't want to.
It's Mourinho, Wenger, Klopp. That's the right order.
Right, I want to see your reasoning, Elliot.
I
'Cause I
agree.
feel like we've got two
Mourinho.
completely different ideas.
To what? Wenger and Mourinho?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why is
Wenger
Wenger
first, yeah.
at the top for you?
Because I've got a different reasoning, but I've got ball knowledge and you don't. So I feel like it's
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
In my opinion, like Wenger's been at Arsenal for like 20 years, and he's gone a season unbeaten.
Yeah.
And he created
is.
one of the best teams in the Arsenal like legacy history. The 1998
Did he win the
team.
Champions League?
Yeah,
Like-
the Champions League look good, doesn't it? Though?
I'm just giving you my reasons. I'm not battling you, Gimps. I'm just telling
No,
you.
no,
what
it's
I
a
think.
debate. It's a debate. It's here for debating.
Hey, change your mind right now.
Do you want
It's
my
Mourinho.
Don't tell me what to
It's
do.
Mourinho.
do you want my
Yeah.
thoughts and
Wenger.
opinions?
Yeah, go on. You're an Arsenal fan as well. You're closet, so why?
Yeah, of course. A Klopp bottom is only like you recency bias has come into it, but you can't.
We all agreed with that. Klopp at the
His
bottom.
yeah. I put Wenger first because Arsenal, when before he left, sort of the 3-4 years before he left, Arsenal's team, and Elliot will agree with this, was shit. It was they had Shamak, and like he was not a good baller. And to get UCL with that team year after year after year after year, again, no trophies. They're only
Not
going
a
to
We
go.
were considered. Do you remember when he was considered like a top 4 team and it was bad?
Yeah, like Arsenal's again, Mourinho. You can like amazing manager, probably for me one of the best. In
Then
football,
Mourinho
but-
won the Champions League with Porto. What
Exactly,
has
this
Arsenal
is
Wenger
what
done
I was
with
Inter Milan,
Burnley?
and Inter
what I was
Milan.
going to say. This is what I was
we
going to
got
say.
shit out of the UCL final.
I feel for me after his second spell at Chelsea, sort of 20, the last sort of 8-10 years of his career.
2015.
Yeah, I feel like he's apart from Roma when he was at United. Like I feel like he's become sort of like half a checkbook manager in the way of like his man management skills are still good, but I feel like he's been you're the best player in the world. I'm going to buy you. For example,
But
Lukaku.
he hasn't done
at
that at
United.
Roma and he won a European Cup.
That's what I'm
something Wenger
saying.
hasn't been able to do. At Roma.
No, I know,
Then at Porto.
but yeah.
Who
Start,
just
and then
advised
his career,
Man United?
start
You
back
just
to
joined-
front. Back to front. He's
No,
done that.
You-
and
you
Chelsea
just-
second time around. No, I feel like
But when did he buy the
last
best
bit
players in the
career.
world? He bought a Cesc Fabregas
at the
that
current
Arsenal
time.
rejected. He bought
the-
Diego Costa, and
who was storming La Liga. He bought Lukaku, who was storming it.
he didn't.
No,
Oh,
but Dan, the two biggest achievements of his career, which Arsenal Wenger has done nothing close to,
No, I
were
know.
the Roma and Porto wins, whatever he's won, and that
No, I know.
And he's won countless Premier Leagues. In fact, that Premier League team that he won it with Chelsea, he won it with the first
best
time he won it with
defense of all
Chelsea.
time.
Best defense of all time. Only lost one game.
Yeah, but did he? Yeah, but he still
Yeah,
lost.
but you're gonna say, but you drew about 50 games, bro.
It doesn't matter. We didn't lose.
You rather draw than
Did we lose?
yeah, you did. You
Dan,
win the
that's
Champions League.
preposterous.
See, answer the
You're
question.
saying
Answer
that.
the question.
I get
Did-
he's
did
an
we lose?
Arsenal fan, but the fact that you're saying that's cool.
And you're judging him off his Man United spell. That's it.
Okay.
We'll move on. Next one, we got a Gareth Bale related ranking. So we've got Wales as a country,
Golf
golf,
Madrid.
and Madrid.
It's that order. It's that order.
Golf
It's literally that order.
Golf
You got the
Golf
order
is
right,
at the bottom. Golf is
No,
at the
Wales
bottom.
golf.
Nah,
Madrid.
golf is clear in Madrid.
No, actually, no. Wales at the bottom. Wales at the bottom.
All right. That was just a joke one. Next one we got Premier League.
Actually,
go
fuck.
on.
Oh, I was going to say a Gareth Bale edition. Welsh Gareth Bale, Madrid Gareth Bale, Tottenham Gareth Bale.
Ooh, that's really good.
Madrid, Gareth Bale for me is top. Then Tottenham, then Wales.
I agree.
Agreed. Yeah, even though Wales Gareth Bale is ridiculous.
Gareth Wales.
Next
Why
one
are you
we
agreeing
got.
then? If you
They're all ridiculous.
They're all
players,
ridiculous.
Okay.
I'll probably go Wales
He's gonna
over
kill you.
Spurs. I'll probably go Wales over Spurs.
Well, Southampton Bale. Chuck him in there.
Go move on.
Right, Nathan.
All right, now we got tournaments / trophies. We've got World Cup, Champions League, and Premier League. Where are we ranking?
That order.
In that
Yeah.
order.
In that order?
Yeah, that's quite an easy one.
Premier League's overrated. Who needs a Prem anyway?
Yeah, okay.
It's rich coming from a Watford fan.
Yeah, that's true. But all right, then we got front threes. Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Where are we ranking these three players?
Wait,
in that
between
order.
them.
What? Wait, what?
Wait.
What are we doing? You said trios.
Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Rank them three players.
Based on what?
In that order?
That career, yeah. If we were basically, yeah.
Career, yeah, then yeah.
Well,
That's a very
actually-
easy one.
Based on last season.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Oh,
And
last,
then Mbappe.
And then it's the
Messi's
reverse
bottom.
order. Yeah, exactly.
Messi's miles bot.
Yeah, then
Nah,
it's Mbappe,
I
Neymar,
put
Messi.
Mbappe, Messi, Neymar.
I agree with Chavez.
Yeah, Messi do all right.
I'll do it earlier, get the stats out.
The new computer's not on today, is it?
It is. Yeah, I've got it up right here, Google, but I don't need
Okay,
it.
last one. We've got a
I'm
very,
in a
very,
chilled out mood.
very good one here. We got Premier League centre backs. We got John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, and Vincent Kompany. And we can do this one based on careers now because they're all retired.
Oh, okay, yeah, in that order. Terry Ferdinand.
Does that pain you to say?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No.
No?
Hold on.
There's no Arsenal player for you.
He's
to
thinking of an argument for company.
Has company got unbeaten in the season?
To be fair, you guys are underrating company. I think he's absolutely
Well,
fantastic.
okay, underrated him. Where would you put him?
I was sitting there going, where's Tony Adams?
No. I'm staying that order, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
you guys are like saying like he's like bottom tiers if he was like Demichelis.
No, but he's
Give
not.
it-
We're comparing him to the two best
Otto
centre backs in the Prem.
Fucking yeah. No,
All right. That segment's done. Next segment, we want to do top 5 best teams to ever win a Champions League. L, with you first. Can you do a top 5?
Barcelona 2014-15 team
So that's
goes.
the Suarez, Neymar, Messi. That's your favourite. That's you think
That's
that's the
my-
best ever team to win it, you reckon?
I think so.
Okay.
That Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich was when was it? 2020.
Yeah, they won
Oh,
the
just the
2020.
recent one, yeah.
That is statistically the best Champions League run.
Yeah, Bayern Munich 2020 was good. It was very good.
Yeah. We can all help him. I think
I agree with it. I do like as much as it pains me to say the Chelsea one in 2012 was quite good because it was.
I don't agree with you, bro. That's the
Oh,
worst team to win it.
That's one of the worst teams of all
Because
time.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it so good. Is because we going off teams, not just the result.
No. Oh, no, not that. Yeah,
Teams.
team.
First 11s.
Can
Oh,
we just
oh,
put-
okay,
can
okay,
we-
okay.
Can we put Madrid just consecutively when they won it?
Yeah,
Madrid,
any of the Madrid.
Madrid 17-18 goes there.
One of the classic Barca's and then Bayern's.
I was going to say the greatest team in history is the Barca team that beat us the
11.
first time.
Oh, 5-6?
No, in the
That was
first
Arsenal,
time.
wasn't it? That was Arsenal.
No,
Was that
sorry,
right?
the second one was the one in 2010-11, maybe.
The
Oh, the one
11.
at the one at Wembley, was it?
The Wembley one.
Yeah, that one.
That one was good, but also the one before that was good when they beat you in 09 with, do you know, they had Eto'o, Henri.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
Mm.
I liked El's shout at the Bayern one, to be honest. I would have put that in my top 5. I don't know if it would have been first, but that 8-2, do you remember against Barca?
That's what I'm saying. It's up there.
Jesus. Another
Yeah,
one, there's quite a few other ones. United, we didn't say United's 99 team, Chavez. Do you reckon that'd be in the top 5?
I don't think it's top 5. I still think three of the 5 slots should go to the Real Madrid team as well, to me. The one that won the three-peat.
Can I just chip in with the Bayern?
No, you can't. No, Jake.
No, so I've just looked it up. So statistically, as I said, Bayern's Champions League victory is the best. So they beat Spurs 7-2, Red Star 6-0, Chelsea 7-1 aggregate, Lyon 3-0, and Barca 8-2. All in the same season. That's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're second in my eyes.
That's a good
Only,
team.
only behind that Messi, Neymar, Suarez team, because that team was a joke.
I don't think that's the best team.
No,
I think so.
And Suarez was the second best player of that front three, wasn't he?
Third. But yeah.
Shut up.
No, he's also
Yeah,
third.
shut
Okay.
up.
Oh, I think we mentioned all the good teams. I reckon the Ajax, when I looked at the list, like the Ajax 94, 95, we weren't really there at that time, I guess.
Yeah, I was just a thought at that time. I probably wasn't even a thought, but yeah.
Kluivert's and all that. The other teams we didn't really say was Inter Milan 2010. That was in our generation. Do you remember?
Yeah,
What about AC Milan? Was then
AC Milan won it a few times.
07 or something.
07, wasn't it?
yeah.
We didn't
Yeah,
say the
Kaka.
Liverpool. That Liverpool team is probably one of the worst as well. The one that
against Tottenham. Was the
Istanbul
worst.
team, yeah. But yeah, no. I guess like you kind of smashed that list. Well done.
No, I think Chelsea are in a battle with Chelsea for the worst team. The two Chelsea teams.
No, I reckon Liverpool's in that as well.
Nah, no. Cool.
Liverpool
No.
05 is in
Liv-
that.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I thought you meant Klopp's one.
That's a crap team.
Yeah, that one, sure.
I think that's the worst team.
Nah, I still think your first one, the one that
Dudek
won
can
against
go
Bayern.
there.
I think the most recent Chelsea
Could
Champions
you-
League win
could
was
you
the
not
worst team ever.
Could you not argue like? Oh, I suppose it got a few. I suppose they're iconic because they won the Champions League. Porto's 03-04.
Yeah.
I know that now-
that would be a good
Now,
question.
now they're iconic. I'll have a look at their team.
Yeah, the
Icon.
Chelsea one in
Now
10
that-
years, 20 years time will be iconic. Watch. They won't be
Because
The
talking
old
about-
now
2020
they're
team.
iconic
I'm
because-
icon.
I guess it depends on how their careers turn out.
They're
The
iconic
new-
because
the
it
recent
was
Chelsea
20 years old.
Hmm.
And obviously they've won the league.
All right.
One second, look. Just-
whilst you're having a
That is,
look,
that is Daniel's internet. You got to realise. So give it about.
I'm
5
going to move
minutes.
on to the last segment, and it's the most important one. I want our four teams, Watford, Arsenal, United, and Chelsea, to do a combined 11 of our best players, best all-time 11 combined. And I want us to do it really quickly off the back, because I think we can do it.
Schmeichel goes to goal.
Ben Foster and goal.
First thing, formation. What we playing? Should we just go standard 4-3-3?
Let's just-
We always
4-3-3.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do 4-3-3. Okay. All right. Goalkeeper then.
I'll say Schmeichel goes in goal.
Schmeichel actually beats Czech for me.
No,
Yeah.
Petr Cech.
I think Schmeichel beats just
Dan-
a tiny bit
Dan-
by Czech.
Petr Cech.
Yeah. Schmeichel.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
cool. Right back. Ooh.
Wan-Bissaka.
Got Gary Neville.
How is Gary Neville? Nah, surely Chelsea had a better.
Bellerin.
Paulo
Wait.
Ferrero. Aspi?
No,
No.
Gary Neville then. It's got to be.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is in
Yeah.
our generation, by the way. Like I know people would put other ones.
Gary
in the
Neville.
past.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting the
John
first
Terry.
chance, okay. John Terry and Rio Ferdinand.
Terry-
No,
Sorry.
John Turner. No, Vidic.
Oh,
I say Vidic.
Vidic, come on. Vidic is
I say
terrified,
Vidic.
man.
Oh yeah, I agree. Terry and Vidic.
Terry and Vidic. Left back Ashley Cole.
Ashley
Chelsea
Cole.
Ashley
Yeah.
Cole. Ashley Cole.
Actually, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
4-3-3 in
Oh,
midfield.
no.
Vieira. Vieira's
Yeah.
goal.
Vieira and Scholes have to be in there.
Yeah. Vieira has
Oh,
to
And
be in
Lamb
that team.
and Frank.
And Frank. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Who else? have
Yeah.
we-
No, that's
On
it.
the left-
It's
No, that's
literally
it.
that. Okay.
All right,
right
all
wing.
On the left, are we going to go Henri
No, we got
and
left
Ronaldo
first.
in the middle? Or the
No,
left
Ro-
and go Ronaldo?
No,
on the left,
Ronaldo.
Henri
Ronaldo
in the
goes on the left. Henri was a striker.
Over Henri.
CR-
Oh, okay.
CR7 left wing.
Yeah.
Striker Henri.
Henri.
Henri, right wing. So hard.
Can we have Hazard on the right? Let's put Hazard on the right.
Beckham. There's Hazard.
It has to be a conventional right winger, and it's probably Beckham, isn't it?
Pires.
Perez is left.
No, we left
we not put
Beckham.
Ronaldo.
Beckham
Ronaldo
up.
played.
Ronaldo's on the
Ronaldo
left.
played on the right.
Yeah,
Played
yeah,
on
let's
the
stick
right.
Ronaldo on the right.
Okay,
Should we put
and then
Hazard
left
on the
two.
left? I think
Actually-
Dennis Bergkamp. No, we put Henri
Yeah,
left
I was
wing. Dennis
thinking
Bergkamp up
Bergkamp.
top. Bergkamp's got to be in there.
Yeah,
Bergkamp has
Okay,
to be in it, yeah.
And then Ronaldo on the right.
Bergkamp,
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Okay.
What a front three? Bergkamp,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Ronaldo.
can vouch for that.
All right,
What a
that's back.
save.
And then the
Well, I was
manager's
thinking-
obviously Fergie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though
and the
didn't go
assistant manager's
unbeaten.
Mike Phelan.
Shut the fuck up.
And then their assistant to those four dudes that sit behind the dugout at Old Trafford.
Yeah, the
What about
same
any
brother.
Ah, the Donnies, yeah.
The best
Watford
fans.
players. No,
No
Watford
Watford
players.
shouts.
Liverpool
Dooley?
Bliss and John Barnes.
John
Luke Bliss
Barnes,
and John
Luke
Barnes,
Bliss,
the only
yeah.
ones. They get in front of the front
What
four.
about Charleston?
front three. That is other side of London, mate.
I reckon you
Yeah,
can make
no.
3 more teams between our 3 clubs, and then you get to Watford.
Okay,
Nah,
Nah, John
Ten
Barnes
teams.
and Luke Plessis got to be there. John
I'll
Barnes
say
and Luke Plessis
five.
got to be there at some point.
No, because you'd have
No.
Scott, you'd have Wayne Rooney, you'd have Drogba.
Oh,
you'd
we
have,
didn't say
Van
Wayne Rooney.
Persie.
Lundberg, Perez.
Yeah, you've got
Overmars.
Sony Dan. You would be seen for
I
like
think
10
that's bad.
squads.
We
Man.
didn't put Wayne Rooney in that 11.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
Thierry Henry for me beats Rooney.
Yeah, Henry's the greatest.
He's the greatest
Premier League
ever
player of all time.
Premier
But we
League
put
player.
Henry on the left. We could put Rooney up top.
No, but Bergkamp was
Instead
getting
of Bergkamp.
sauce. Bergkamp
Ooh.
was saucy. Don't do that to me, Chavez. Leave Bergkamp alone.
But it's Wayne though.
I do not care. Bergkamp was
Okay.
sauce.
Okay, let's give it to him.
Unless you want to take out like your skulls of Lampard and put Bergkamp Cam and then Wayne Rooney on top.
Mate, we've got lamps in there.
Those three have to be in that midfield. Vieira, Scholes, and
Alright,
Lampard.
for that team, very quickly, who's on pens and who's on free kicks?
Ronaldo.
Pens.
Well, Ronaldo's
no,
on pens.
no. Oh, I was going to say free kick Beckham.
Who's on that team?
Beckham's not in it.
No, don't worry. My head
No,
was still
Ronaldo's
going.
on pens. Ronaldo's literally the greatest, most
Yeah.
clutch
Lampard's
pen
on free
taker.
kicks.
I was trying to see if there's any players we missed. I just forgot the fact that we'd redone
Yeah.
the front three, even though I'd said it.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's funny.
Just apologise, Dan.
Apologise. Dan, say sorry.
Lampard on pens.
No, say sorry.
Lamps on
No,
pens.
say sorry.
What is going on? Ronaldo's on pens, man.
Who's on free kicks then? Henry?
Ronaldo too.
It's all Ronaldo, isn't it?
Prime
Okay.
CR7 for free kicks.
I guess that rounds up this video. We did quite a lot in this. A few mini games and stuff. A lot of transfer talk again. Chelsea will get at least one player signed by next week. I guarantee it.
How much you want to bet?
I don't know.
Tenner.
No, I don't bet. It's all right. But yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.